Welcome to Open Mind Industries Podcast, The Mind Unleashed. Sit back, relax, and unleash your mind. Hey guys, welcome to episode 70. Holy shit, I'm back. It's episode 70. Today's date, 9/19, I guess. Welcome to episode 70 of The Mind Unleashed. As we always do, let's get a few shoutouts to our supporters. First one's Lyft, the ride-sharing app. Use our code TMUP for $20 off your first few rides with Lyft. Must be new to Lyft to apply. If you're not in the Orlando area, just type that code in. It will definitely give you that discount where you may be. Also, check out CAS. CAS stands for Cinematic Aerial Services. What Daniel does is drone shooting, special photography, film photography, stuff like that. He's got a scuba license now, so he's been shooting a lot of stuff underwater and stuff like that. He's offering for anybody trying to get their home house on the market, or just trying to show off some stuff. $170 per property to show off your business, your home, what have you, anything. So definitely check him out. Amazing dude. I should add some stuff in the video so you guys can see his work. Definitely outstanding. Also, check out Weiss Productions. Weiss Productions is a local wedding photographer in the Orlando area. He is going to give you guys 20% off when you book your guys' next project with him or wedding. So definitely get that hooked up. He's definitely getting booked for a little few things. So definitely, man, use that code, save yourself a little money, and have an amazing wedding. Also, check out Strawman Law. Strawman Law hooked us up with our USPTO trademark for the Open Mind Industries. It's trademarked in USPTO. If you're trying to get your business off the ground or trying to get yourself taken care of business-wise, definitely find a decent trademark attorney who will walk you through every step of the way and stuff like that. So you know what a trademark is, how it protects you and your business, stuff like that. StrawmanLaw.com. Check them out. Links will be down below. Also, check out Angie Connors. Angie was a real estate agent, hooked us up with a home, got us walked us through every step of the way. It was amazing. I can't recommend her enough. She really walks you through the home buying experience if you're new or have been around the block and you're just trying to get a new place done. Angie knows pretty much what you need to know to guide you the correct way. Alright, guys, welcome to episode 70. Holy shit, I am back. What's been going on? Well, work. I've been working and trying to get the bills in order and trying to figure out how in the hell am I going to pay off all these damn bills. And I still have a, review thing I need to do. I've got my girlfriend sent me a thing to do for her friends, and I got to get that done. And it's been kind of lazy on the block. Been doing this roller coaster of emotions of what the fuck's going on, So it's, I guess, to talk about me day and block day, I guess. But still haven't edited these videos, got so many to edit and get these up on YouTube, and been kind of down this roller coaster path of trying to get the bills in order, and the bills have been pretty much doing this because it's like, okay, well, you're working, but you're not working. Finally getting the financials kind of in order. Finally, said, fuck it, let me call the bank and stuff like that, call the stuff, because a lot of the stuff I needed to start OMI and grow it and stuff like that. Close my eyes there for a while. Sat down and I said, okay, the one credit card is willing to work with me, the other one, I don't know, it's a big chunk of money. So finally I got on the phone with the bank and said, hey man, how do I make this work for both parties? I need to kind of consolidate that and stuff like that. Talked to a few friends that are doing businesses too. A couple of them had to consolidate some stuff to get some stuff taken care of. Their credit scores are kind of bland, but their businesses are doing well. They're doing well. They're not in the red, they're in the green, so they're really doing good. And a friend of mine said, hey man, what do you need help with? What's going on? I know it's been financial stuff that's been going on. You're trying to balance your real life out with your company and stuff like that, and you're trying to evolve. You're doing your podcast and stuff like that. How are you doing with other things? And so I finally got on the phone with a bank and said, hey man, like, how do I, even when I had a credit score of almost 750, no one wanted to touch me to consolidate. I wanted to put everything in one and consolidate. And nobody, I went to Upstart, a thing called Upstart. I checked with them. You need a good credit score with Upstart. You need a good credit score with Lightstream. Everybody wants that good credit score. My credit score unfortunately dropped because I missed a few payments because it was either pay the bills or miss a payment. Credit cards are meant to do so. If you're trying to build your business or what have you, you can skip a little bit and do what you gotta do. It was what it was. Anyway, so finally got a hold of the bank. The guy kind of was very understanding, and he was like, okay, is it rough times? What's going on? I said, well, it's probably not going to be, but until I can kind of get stuff together, I can start paying this amount. And he goes, well, that's not even going to do a damn, you're not even putting a dent in anything. And so he goes, hey man, let me get you in touch with blah, or unless you want to work with us, we'll shut down your account and blah blah. I said, nah, let me just kind of see if I can get all in one. I know the one card's offering this, the other one's, blah, is offering this. And I think my grand total right now is about almost $8,000. And everybody's like, that's it? That's it? And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, 8 grand. They're like, dude, Ollie, I'm in debt for 120 to 130,000. You call 8,000 in debt? I said, yeah. I don't know what debt's supposed to be, but my friends are like kind of giggling, but were very helpful and like, hey, you should look for this or try to ask for this. So I hit up this company. It's a non-profit. It's called Green Path, and I hit them up, and I'm still learning about them. We went through an action plan and sat down and said, all right, man, here's what I can pay, stuff like that. Still need to do some adjustments because the contract looks good on paper, but financially, weekly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford what they want me to put in each week to them to pay off the action plan. It's like a 4-year plan, but I want to pay it off before that. So I'm going to be doing some Amazon linking and stuff like that, and probably doing a lot more videos and shit like that to hopefully, like I said, get donations, stuff like that, and help pay my damn bills off faster. That way I don't have to ever see a damn credit card ever again. Did I need the credit card? Yes, because I needed some equipment, needed some things. Am I using the shit? Yes. It is what it is, but I'm still dealing with them. They're probably going to call me today and probably adjust some stuff because I did some budget crunching and I'm like, what you're getting here is not what you're really going to be getting. So I see where you got the numbers. I see why I told you the numbers, but the numbers aren't correct. So we're definitely going to need to drop some monthly payments because this is what I get weekly. This is what I do. I don't touch that. So. But it's finally good to finally kind of breathe and be like, okay, well, we're going to finally get this taken care of. You don't have to worry about these stupid scam telemarketers consistently. It's been daily. I get calls like consistent. And it's been wild. So it's like, you don't miss a payment for months, and I mean months. It's been about now 3 months since I've missed payments, and just because of my financials. And I didn't miss a payment in my life, and that was always good. And the minute you miss one, they're up your butt. It's like, it's like, sorry. So, I mean, they're FDIC, so they're secure. They're not. I didn't lose them any money. So I know this company that I'm going to be working with. Hopefully, if I can get on the phone. I've already talked to them yesterday, but I'm probably going to need to call them again and say we need to reevaluate everything so we can kind of get to a real number because this and this. Because I still need to do a $50 down and then the payment, and then in the payment there's a monthly fee, which I'm like, why is there a monthly fee? But okay, so I'm probably gonna look around again and see if we can I like nonprofit because it's they're not really, they're working for you, so they're probably getting a lot of government grants too, but at the end of the day, anyway, that's kind of my debt story. What has this week been like? It's been good. It's been able to sit down and trying to get some 3D stuff done. It's been with the work schedule now that what it is, and my open mind stuff the way it is. It's kind of like balancing. It's like, okay, you can work from Wednesday. There the watch goes. It finally wants to die. I like to kill the Apple Watch completely. Still need to do a review on this bad boy. Why I wear it and what it does for me. But been down the rabbit hole with that, so still need to sit down and do that. It's a Gen 1. I've been looking at another one. My girl's watch died finally. I got her a Pebble 2, and she first hated it. Hated the Pebble. Hated anything on her wrist and like that. She's a stage technician, worked in theatrics, got her degree, stuff like that. And I said, hey man, let me make your life a little bit easier. Let me get you a smartwatch, and you can track your health and stuff like that. She's kind of health conscious. She's got some weight on her, and she's trying to lose, she's healthy weight, and she's trying to, lose some of the weight, get her running back, she looked great when we first met her. Everybody always does, I look good too, but, I I did that right. But now she wanted to lose some weight and like wanted something to motivate her and track her sleep and her calories because she was working like 3 different jobs, so she was running back and forth. So she was burning anywhere from 2100 calories a day to 3,200 calories a day. And she's a diabetic, so her health, and she didn't really know how to. She knows how to balance herself out with insulin, her insulin pump, and stuff like that. And so I said, let me go chill as a gift. It's our monthly anniversary gift. Let me go out and get you a watch. So I went out and I spent, I want to say like $80, 80 or $70 on a Pebble 2. The reason why I went with the Apple Watch Gen 1 is because Pebble was coming out with a Pebble 2. His all Pebble time was Pebble Time 2. And I was all about Pebble. Like, I loved what it did. It had, like, the black and white, which was cool because I didn't need color. And the Pebble lasted quite a long time. It lasted about a week. Didn't have a microphone, so couldn't answer text or the watch, blah, blah, blah. Like, Inspector Gadget. I was cool with that. All I wanted to see was, like, who was calling me, yada, yada. The one thing I do use on the Apple Watch more is the health feature. And the speech to text. Because when I'm on the go with crutches, I'm running through and I'm like, oh shit, like who's calling? And I can see if it's some telemarketer or somebody, or it's, hey Allie, we're nearby, where are you? Because usually I'm out and about with friends to do things, and it's like, I had to stop and I had to look down. So instead of pulling my phone out of my bag, and phone's actually charging right now, pulling my phone out and stuff like that, and wondering what the hell's who else calling me, it's easy just to say, okay, this person's calling me, it's not a life or death situation, I can let it go. I'm trying to think, but yeah, it would get you through the day. And the one thing with these that now she's like, can you look and get me an Apple Watch? And I'm like, what's your budget? And this was originally $180 on Amazon, used, surprisingly. And it came fine, came in a nice box, no manual, just a charger and a watch, and like it said, refurbished and fine, and works great. I've had it for now 3 years, no problems. Knock on wood. I don't want to feel like buying one yet. I am looking to maybe getting a Gen 2 or a Gen 3. I went on eBay last night to kind of look for watches, but kind of went down a rabbit hole of looking for something new for her. So I was kind of down that rabbit hole of, oh shit, let me see if I can find her a new watch. She wants a health tracker, and she wants a watch, and she wants something. Doesn't really care about the speech detection or like that. Wants a tracker. So I went on to Amazon. We dropped our Prime for now because of budget and stuff like that. Had to drop our Disney passes too, which is fine. I can go without Disney for a year because I got friends that work there and they're like, listen, save money, pay your bills. I've got you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So my friends are like, so when you guys come in, just let us know and we'll get you in. So yeah, that saves a lot of money. The annual pass that we wanted was about 52 a month. That's a lot of money. Yeah, like almost $700 for the year. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I don't go enough. So yeah, we're gonna think of maybe the next year or so once Tron's built and all that stuff built. But anyway. So the watch finally died. The piece of the interior where the button was finally ripped off like a few months ago, and I guess water might have gotten in there because of the rain and stuff like that. And I'm thinking that pretty much shorted the watch out, and it wouldn't charge. That's my theory because I tried charging it. She complained. She's like, my watch didn't charge. I'm like, okay. Put some alcohol, IPA on there, and for those who want IPA, I have the purple alcohol. That's what it is. Not like IPA beer. It's the IPA bottle. So if you're having a terminal issue, you want to use a little rubbing alcohol. Cleans the terminals. Make sure they're nice and clean. And usually that helps with any kind of terminal or what have you. So I told her today, to do that, and she used to take a look at alcohol pads because she's a diabetic. So she's got alcohol rubbing pad. So put that in the little thing, and usually it worked. But I'm thinking water got into the little crevice because the thing was ripped open. I don't know how the hell she ripped it off. I don't know. The Pebble was meant to be a hardcore watch for her because you could take it underwater and stuff like that in 7 days. But she liked to see who was calling. She really liked the health feature, stuff like that. The Pebble wasn't as accurate at all. It's not as accurate as the Apple Watch or a Fitbit. by any means, because a friend of mine, I got him one. His wife said, "Hey, can you find him one?" I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll find him one. What's your budget?" And she goes, "About this." I said, "Okay, I'll get you a black one." I think they got him going for like $80. She's like, "That's not bad." So I ended up getting her one. He ended up loving it for the sleep feature because he sleeps weird, and it actually told him where he was, and he was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I tried the sleep feature, and it's been great. It's been wonderful. It's been great." So I don't know if he still wires it. I think he still does. I'm not sure. Because I know Pebble, once, each one with the Apple Watch, I was sitting at the Hard Rock with a friend of mine, all fucking sudden, I already pre-ordered, because my Pebble Steel was breaking, and Pebble gave me $100 and something off on a new watch, because they're like, "Hey man, we can't figure out what the hell's going on with your watch, or why that black bar is there, so don't even send it back to us, we're just going to give you a discount for a new watch. How's that sound?" And I'm like, "Okay, like, let me see what y'all got." So I waited. I said, "How long is the discount going to be?" They said, "We'll give you about a month to think about it. Here's I think it was like 50% off or something like that, like 20-30% off." And I was about to go buy a new Pebble. I was like, Pebble, fucking smartwatches are great. But I was with my buddy Corey and his wife Jennifer, and they were celebrating somebody's birthday, or we were on a staycation at the Hard Rock Hotel in Universal Orlando. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, Pebble's going out of business. Like, the email dropped down from Pebble, like, "Hey, Fitbit's buying out Pebble." It's like, they were all like 1.5 million in debt and all that shit. So they bought all their debts and all that shit. And Pebbles were great, man. I loved the way Pebble was just simple. It worked. I wore mine steel for a long time. You really couldn't touch it because there was no touchscreen. There was just buttons you just hit. Somebody called you. It was great, man. It was great. Plus, I loved the custom face feature. People were able to build, custom faces for it. Like, I had the Star Trek, TNG one. Some guy made a Star Trek computer-looking one, and I loved it. I had the date, the time, all that shit. It was great. I loved it. Plus, in like low light visibility, it worked good. It was like high contrast. Sunlight, it looked good. You didn't have to keep twisting your wrench, and it stayed on it. And it was ready to die. It was like, you've got till like Tuesday to charge this fucking watch. Boom. Absolutely adored the watch. It worked great. I plugged it in on the side. It was waterproof for rain, stuff like that. Definitely not for showers or pools, so don't take it. So I sat down at, we went to go see the holiday parade. It was like Christmas time, and I'm like, oh my god, so Pebble's going in a bit. I was really fucking furious. I was kind of furious. I was like, oh shit, it's time to find a new watch. Because I've learned to grow with my watch. Like, literally, if I don't have it on naked. But I was like, I saw my friends playing with their watches, their Apple Watches, and I was like, oh, cool, it has this feature, it has that feature. I just can't afford that, And I was like a dumb kid. I was like, I'm very happy with my Pebbles. I really was happy with my Pebble. I was ready for Pebble Steel time too, because it was like this cool steel watch, and it had did it have a microphone? It had a microphone, which is cool. I was like, that's cool. So okay, that I can use. It didn't have a touch feature. I was fine with that. I was fine with not having a touch feature. Now I'm learning the touch feature actually helps for those with disabilities with one arm, because I'm able to swipe my nose, which actually is in low reserve mode. So I'm going to put this in reserve. I just told it to dismiss because it's dying. What's the charge? I'll charge it in a few minutes after the podcast. It had all these features, text features, and the Pebble, you just have to get up and go, blah, 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 blah. So this one kind of helps with my nose touchy. I even kind of do it at work when my health thing pops up. I'm not allowed to use. Surprisingly, with my job, you're not allowed to wear these, but I have to wear it for my health reasons, my heart, stuff like that, and calories I'm burning and what I'm doing and stuff like that. So I ended up going on Amazon, and I said, alright man, let me look for Apple Watches and see what the hell the deal is, what the pricing is. The budget was honestly around $200, because I was like, alright, 200's the max for a watch. And I tried the Fossil watch, because where I work, they have Fossil right there. So I was like, hey man, can I try one of the watches? Guy was cool enough, took it off. He says, yeah man, here he goes, let me pop one on your wrist. What do you like to wear? And I said, my budget's around this, but I can put a little more away to buy it. can I kind of feel what it feels like? He's like, yeah, so put it on. And I was able to walk around the store, and we were talking about it. And he goes, what are you looking for? I said, well, how responsive is it? Like, for me, wearing crutches, my arms, um, is it breakable? If I smack it into something, we talked about where I worked and stuff like that in the park, and he goes, cool, yeah. So try it on. We put some new bands on it, showed me all the bands that they had, liked that feature of it. That was cool. Had Android something, I don't know, remember. Kind of heavy, kind of a brick, really not as lightweight as you're thinking, but it made you feel like you were wearing something cool, So you were. Didn't have the health feature, which I was like, okay, cool. Didn't have the, which I was like, alright, doesn't have the health feature. That's fine. The reason why I got the watch is to check phone calls, etc. To make my life a little more simpler, instead of having my damn, phone out consistently and having to check my phone and being able to lay somewhere. Someone's texting you. Okay, Holly, get back to me. Cool. Okay, I'll get back to you. Hey, Ollie, it's not an emergency, but get back to me when you can. Cool. Okay, hey, we gotta go get milk, or where are you? Where are you at the moment? Okay, I'm at an event. Okay, so you pull your phone out. The Apple Watch kind of took that away, so about I think it was $269 for the fossil something. I forget what the actual name was. It's about a year and a half ago. I said, alright, that's 200 something. I can probably find something in the 200 range. Like I said, went on to Amazon, and we were in the park, and I finally found what I was looking for. It was an okay, man, Gen 1 refurbished, space gray, so, 38, this is a 38, which is fine. I don't need a 42. And my bill ended up being about $186, which was good. I was like, huh. I did so much research on the Apple. I was like, sat down, I did research on the Pebble, I did research on the Fitbit, because I thought I'd get the Fitbit. But I wanted something that kind of was a watch, but did it all, but had things I wanted. So I said to myself, okay, you're crippled, you walk with crutches, how will this benefit you in your daily work? When you get up, how many times do you have to charge it? So everybody's big complaint was like charging it. So it was like, the watch does need to come off, does need to get charged every day. This has been about a day and a half, so I charged it yesterday at 9 o'clock, and right now it's about 10:30 the next day. So it's about to die, but I've been pretty good. What I do is I let this watch completely drain. I drain it. I let it turn itself off, and then I go in. And there's days I even forget it dies. Because I'm like, oh, my watch, I'm so used to checking time, my watch died. So I'm like, shit, okay, I gotta charge it. When I'm not working out, when I'm not doing stuff around the house, I just kind of let it do its thing. I'm just like, it's just nice to have a feature, Girlfriend texts me, or friend texts me, like, hey, you hopping online, or what are you doing? Hey, Ollie, here's a project. It's cool to see what the hell's going on. But I'm so used to that watch feature, the health feature, being able to track my friends, Pernisco and his husband, David. We have a group workout, so we all look at our rings, and the rings are actually very supportive for those who want to work out. But that really wasn't a feature when I was looking for this thing. It was just, how is this going to benefit me in the long run? And but I ended up grabbing it. Came in the thing, came immediately, came up by USPS, and the dude was super cool. Dropped it off. He emailed me. He said, "Hey man, did you get the watch?" Yeah. I said, "Hey, yeah, I think I got it." Little square box package, and nothing too big, but it was very foamed, very very cut out. So obviously it was a good seller. So opened it up, wasn't expecting much. I was expecting scratches, no scratches whatsoever. A little bit of wear and tear in the back, that's normal. Nothing major. Screen was functioning fine. Everything functioned fine. Charged it. Never had one Apple Watch before. Plugged it in. Put the magnetic charger on the back. Boom, fired up fine. Wrist detection, everything like that. I was like, this is fucking cool. So immediately I was kind of blown away by that. I was like, oh, this is cool. My only gripe with the fucking Apple Watch and the Series 1s, all of them, is just the face feature. I'd like to have my own kind of custom face. I do with the green, if I can kind of, I'll tap it. it will tap. So I was able to change my boop boop. So I have my green. That doesn't help any of you. I got a charger anyway, so I'll take it off for those watching the podcast. But yeah, I ended up going with some green bands, and I changed the green out to green because it looks better on my eyeballs. Yeah. So yeah, I can flip up, and there's like the runner's guide and all that shit. Cause health is like my thing. Text messages is third, so I can see where the rings are going, and health became like my biggest thing because working out, etc., etc., etc. And I ended up going. I had like a steel band. Came with like a nylon band, but I ended up going with these stretchy ones recently because health tracking got kind of weird. Ooh, it's getting kind of dirty in there. Gross. Gotta clean that out. Yeah, that's gross. But because it wasn't really sticking to my skin, this is kind of leaving some marks, but that's just because of the piece of metal, little clip here. It's kind of going against my skin. But the steel one was good. You just slide it on. You just adjust it. It was magnetic. It kept doing weird shit, so I was like, oh, okay, I gotta kind of look for these. These are about $12. Yeah, $12 on Amazon. Slide it right on. Bada bing, bada well. Good for sweating, good for everything else, and especially here in the Florida state, or anybody who's like working out or trying to stay in shape. Some gripes with the workout stuff is it's accurate, but it's not as accurate as a Fitbit. But at least you're still getting your steps. There's a sleep app you can buy. Or a sleep app you can actually download. It's called Pillow, and I downloaded that. It worked well. Tells you your REM sleep, your heart rate, stuff like that. It's kind of funny because you go into the Apple Health and it shows you more than what this is doing, because it's collaborating with your phone and your watch, and it's talking together and showing he's actually moving, he's actually taking steps, he's actually doing this, he's actually going upstairs, downstairs. It's one day, man. I realized with the Pebble that I got my girl, she was getting more steps than me, and I was like, wait, we didn't even do anything today, you know. And how the hell are you getting like 1,000 steps and we haven't even really moved? So the Pebble wasn't the way its tracker was. If you did a quick shake, it would count as a step, and it was like, so yeah, it really didn't. I'll just put it back on anyway. You gotta charge it anyway. I should anyway, just fucking charge it now. Get it done and over with. Come here, watchy. Oh my goodness. Guys watching the video are like, what is he doing? I'm being weird. But anyway. See. Why is she being weird on a podcast? Okay, watch is charging. The good thing about the Apple Watch, though, that I liked about it was it does charge in about an hour. Pebble, same thing, charges pretty fucking quick. That was a good thing. But yeah, I didn't know I really needed the health feature and the new band, stuff like that. But yeah, the watch came fine and it worked. Really didn't get into the health aspect of it until like week 2. And I was like, ooh, this is really freaking cool. Like, it's telling me my steps. I know why I'm hurting. I know why I'm this. Started working out, started putting the trackers on. It wasn't until like last year, my buddy of mine and his husband, they tried my watch, and he goes, well, me and David really want to get a watches, but our budget's kind of tight. So they ended up getting, I think, with the Pebble or Apple 3. I think they have an Apple 3. And it works well for them. It tracks their health. We all keep in contact with each other, like, boom, this is what you can do, this is what you can do. I was going to do Fitbit, but I was like, it's kind of expensive, and I really, I like Fitbit and what they were doing. I don't know what they brought over from Pebble into their new design, but they brought a whole team from Pebble and did their work, so cool. But for my girl, like, I ended up looking at, it's called if I can pop this up on, the Amazon. See if we can find out what it is. I'm pulling a Bilber. I don't know the new mobile provider. Now we left Sprint. Now we're with Xfinity. Xfinity Mobile, because we have Xfinity all over the house. So gotta keep the data low from now on. gonna call Let's. It's called Let's Fit. Is that it? Fitbit Versa. That's gotta be expensive as hell. Or no, Let's Com. Let's Com is what everybody's. It's probably the highest rated on Amazon right now. And that one you plug into your phone. You plug it on a USB thing. It's got all this tracking stuff. Not sure how accurate it is. Some guy watched some of his stuff, and people are saying it's pretty good. It's not like Fitbit, but it's pretty damn close, and it pretty much does what you need to do. It does all stuff. There's text messages and stuff like that. There's no microphone inside, but it's tracking your sleep, your health. My girl, like I said, she's all about that. And I said, alright, man, let me look around and see if I can grab you one, and, say I'm sorry because it broke, and I owe her like $20. So I was like, for a grocery, so I'm like, hey, let's see what we got. So probably be grabbing one of those, see what she thinks. But she has become, a health nut now. She wants to lose weight. She wants to, she likes that knowing how much she burned per day. She likes to know her calorie burn. She likes to know what she's been doing. And honestly, the first few months with the Pebble, she would brag her ass off of it. She'd walk up and she'd be like, I know you didn't walk today. I'm like, what do you mean? She would literally pop open her Pebble, and it would keep loading up all this, her stats. Again, the Pebble wasn't as accurate as the Apple Watch, so I knew take off about 2,000 steps, I would take off about 2 miles because I knew it was full of bullshit, because if she was doing this, or talking to people and it's counting a step, which isn't true. So, and I had a friend who said the same thing. He goes, yeah, the Pebble's good, but it's not that good. So, because he ended up getting a Fitbit, and it was much more accurate to what he was actually taking steps to. But she, it kept her motivated. She would chime in at night, and she'd be like, how many steps did you do? I beat you in steps today. Oh, congrats, you beat me in steps. You actually listened to a podcast with me and Michael, early days of the Mind Unleashed. You'll actually see, we'll be talking. I'm like, oh, my girlfriend beat me on steps today. And he's like, you lazy cripple. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably going to look more at that more for her. And hopefully see where that goes. I mean, technology helps when you want it to, but with my job, it's like you're not allowed to wear them anymore because they don't want you texting and talking while you're working. And apparently somebody at my job was supposed to be doing something safety-wise, and they missed it, and that's why you're not allowed to have Fitbits or tattletellers or poopas or whatever the fuck you want to tell you your health. But when you're working in a place where I work, it's just a lot of walking, stepping, keeping an eye on your calorie burn. And me with my health and stuff like that, doing my breakfast shakes and stuff like that, which I'm going to get to in a minute because I found some new protein powder which I'm willing to try, so I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Just getting these trackers and now getting her into the trackers. So now I was trying to find her the right one. Because I went to Pebble, I went to eBay and Amazon. The Pebble 2 is going for about $100. And I'm like, wow. Everything was canceled. Everything is kind of... Fitbit even said, hey, we're phasing out a lot of the software. We're not offering support. So good fucking luck. And I'm like, Pebble should not be going for that kind of price. And I could get a little shitty one, Pebble colored, but she doesn't want that, or she wants a tracker. So I'm gonna be looking around trying to find her something that's gonna work best for her. And I was like, well, I even offered. I was like, hey, give me $100 for my watch. I'll go buy. I found my own. I saw a couple for 150, 160. That's $60 I have to spend. And she's like, I don't know. Her budget's around $100. So I was like, just if you want a good fucking watch and it's taken care of, okay, take mine. She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, So we're seeing. But hopefully this watch, because the Apple Watch is good for her, but the problem is she forgets to charge it. She gets into her tired zone where she's tired, she's been working, or she's been sitting on her butt, and she forgets. She's taking medication, all her medication for her diabetes, plus etc. of other things she's got. So she forgets to charge her watch. She forgets to, her routine. She doesn't get up to midnight and start, oh shit, I fell asleep. My sugar's low. I need to start adjusting my basal. All this stupid shit. So it's kind of like, with the Pebble 2, it stopped me from doing that. It stopped me from going, okay, well, I don't have to worry about her not charging a watch and getting her health checks. Because it would track her sleep for her, and it would find out she was falling asleep when she didn't want to fall asleep. But the Apple Watch shoot at the Little League, you have to get up. I mean, it's cool. You can like literally get up in the morning and put it on, and then about 30 minutes it's already pretty much charged. That will get you through the day. When the battery needs to be replaced, I don't know. Can it be replaced? I have no fucking idea. I've never looked through the whole thing. I need to start putting money away for a new one anyway. Because it's like, I don't know how long these watches last. Usually they last about 3 to 4. But I'm crossing my fingers, I've been taking care of this one for a while. So it's got a new battery in it from about 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been about 2 years. So it should be good for quite a while. But yeah. So we're going to check out the Lescom, see what that works for her. Hopefully. The band seemed pretty good, seems pretty agile for her. Don't know about all the other features because nobody really breaks down to the feature. The one that says has like touch feature, it's not really touch compatible, and she's got to tap it and stuff like that. But she wants to know her steps, sleeping, calories burned, heart rate, stuff like that. So hopefully that does the trick. It's gonna be pretty accurate. So we'll see. But it's pretty much highest rated on Amazon, which people, I've been doing a lot of reviews too. We'll see. Okay, now that that's all said and done, and the Apple Watch crap, and why I got an Apple Watch, and Pebble went under, and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, man, I've been trying to get back to this health thing, and I'm trying to do my breakfast shakes, and trying to get a budget now that I got some of the stuff in order, and I'm going to go into the protein steps. I've literally, it was like kind of broke, so I'm kind of like now getting the protein stuff. The reason why I don't do protein shakes anymore is because they're too damn much, and kind of need to. The body's been telling me for weeks now. I'm in so much pain. It's time to get my ass up and work out, and just getting my life hourly timed is the bitch. Because right now I have time. It's only like 10 o'clock, so I can easily get an hour workout in, go run around the block, and come right back. Do some P90X on the go. My girlfriend has a huge gym at her place, so like that gym is like almost $100,000, so I can easily go in there and run on the ellipticals, go check out the projector systems, go check out, they've got so much shit in there, yoga stuff in there, it's not even unreal, so, it's not going to get your full workout in, but for those who like to just get a workout in, it's going to do what you need to do, so, I mean, there's a gym next to me, but it's about a few miles away, about 3 miles away, and I don't have a car, so I need to either take an Uber or a Lyft, and that can add up weekly to a monthly fee. So, can't really write that off in taxes. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to do something, but I need to start getting you guys motivated to do stuff too. So, I went around and I found some protein stuff. I used to use Mega in between. I don't do muscle milk anymore because of all the metals that's been found in muscle milk. Obviously, it's a good seller, but I stopped taking it because of all the muscles that were found, metals that were found in it, that are no bueno for the body over time. So my goal is not to be bulky and build, to stay in shape. Do the yoga, do the stuff, because I've been ripped. I've worked out. I was 100 and most of our weight was 180 pounds, with protein powder, eating, playing sports, stuff like that. I was very active, 6-pack abs. My girl was even like, I missed the abs, and I'm like, well, the abs took a while. No one's gonna get that Jason Momoa body. You have to work for it. I like Jason Momoa. It's like, yeah, but you realize that guy was working out for 8 to 9 months, shredding his body, calorie burning, eating like a madman to fit what he wanted to fit in. And it sucks because people are like, oh no, it's not like it. No, it's really like that. You really have to strict diet yourself to get that kind of body. You have to lean check yourself. Then you have to cut yourself. They call it cut, which means that cut means like don't do everything. Hugh Jackman never shown his workout routine for Wolverine, what he would do, heavy lifting, low lifting, and that's his body in 6 to 8 months was Wolverine. But when he's finally able to stop eating broccoli and chicken, it was like, oh thank God, carbs. So for me right now, I'm about $130. I'll always probably be about there. The weight gainer is pretty much a one-time shake in the morning to get me through my breakfast, and that's pretty much it. It's got so many goddamn calories that I can kind of just load all these heavy stuff in. I'm fed, I'm happy, I'm hungry. Work out, and then get myself to a healthy weight and stay there. It's all the carbs, calories, stuff like that. Peanut butter. I haven't tried almond milk yet, so I think I'm gonna try some almond milk. I've never tried it. I've tried A3. I'm not lactose intolerant. I do like my full milk and my cereal, stuff like that. But everybody's like, you need to try almond milk. See what you think about that. But food is just expensive, so. Being able to shoot down a huge shake would be good. I think I'm going to add some caffeine in it too. I could probably put a Monster in that fucking thing. Monster, and that should get me through my day. I'd be like, And I'm thinking about that too. That might be an idea for my the wake up in the morning. Is Monster might be great. A Java Monster? Who knows? But we'll see. But yeah, I got optimum performance. I'm trying this out now. It's 2 scoops. It's about 1,260 calories, which is pretty good. Once you add your oatmeal and your banana, and I'm gonna add some. I'm also gonna add something I didn't try before. Arnold has been trying it out and had been following him on YouTube and stuff like that, and his Instagram. He uses cherry juice, tart cherry juice, and apparently it's good for flexibility, recovery, and stuff like that. My feet have been killing me for the last couple of days. I've been stretching and doing what I gotta do. My friends have been asking about my feet. They're like, "Are you okay? Like you seem to be hurting." And I said, "Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I don't know what the hell's been going on. I think it's my ass sitting on the damn couch too much. I need to get my ass up. I need to stretch and go for walks and keep myself in this rhythm because my body is like telling me otherwise. I think that's what it is. So I've been getting on my feet. Have been killing me. My ankles have been killing me. So it's like you need to get up and work out. But yeah, try to get that done, and we're gonna try that. Hopefully in the coming week. I don't know when the next podcast is gonna be. Hopefully I can get one done and then show you guys kind of like what the hell that shake has been doing and what. But the shake only came in around, the powder came in around like $26, which is pretty good. We already have oatmeal, we already have peanut butter, so 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, boom, that's all I need, because I like my peanut butter. But I'll do a review on the YouTube page. I'm going to try to get this podcast up on the YouTube, but you're not missing much from the video. Audio's audio. But yeah. Found some new stuff. I'm going to try it out and see what happens. Hopefully, I see a difference in performance. I do need to get myself back in shape. Sorry for the hairy armpits. Well, I nair, but I haven't naired in a bit. But yeah, definitely need to do that and get myself back in Koopa Goopa. Because my girl was like, you need to start like stretching more, because she wants to get into it. So I'm going to start looking down Apple roads and see what I can find. Sorry for the burp. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, and go down that road. And if you guys want Open Mind Fitness to happen, it will. I'm still gonna be 3D printing and all that other shit that we do. But people are like, motivate me. I want to get in shape. How you get in shape? I'm like, it's not easy, man. Just getting up every morning on a rhythm, taking your P90X cheat day, which is a stretch day, which is great. I do want to do some DDP yoga, but I don't know how to. I do need to hit them up directly and see what they can offer or any kind of help. They offered a 14-day trial. I wasn't able to try it because it was just like the room is very small. My room is very tight, so it's like I have like not much to work out in. P90X can happen in here, but it's gonna be very rough. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to get this workout stuff done, and hopefully it'll work, and that'll be that. But I'm looking forward to trying the protein powder, and hopefully it makes me feel full. Especially in the mornings when I go to work, it's like, hey, here's some milk, here's some protein powder. I was going to order some from my girl's place so I can do double what I need to do. And then we'll be good. So, because she has a blender and stuff like that, so I'm like, cool. I can put banana in there, I can put my cherry juice. Never tried the cherry juice. I don't know what that's going to do for the body, but Arnold's fucking doing it, but he also adds like schnapps and stuff like that. Because it goes in the bloodstream faster, but I'm not all about that. I'm about just getting my morning breakfast in, like a Boost protein shake. Those are fucking expensive, though. It's better just to build your own, and then there you go. Okie dokie, guys. Yeah, I believe that's all I got. I didn't know I'd be rambling about a fucking Apple Watch and Apple Fitness and stuff like that, but I guess that's what I'm going to ramble about. So, for everything Open Mind and Open Mind Gaming, check out the YouTube channel. I'll try to get these edited. I need to sit in the fucking office and just edit. I've got so many weeks of these videos to do, and not many people watch them, so I'm like, whatever, why even fucking bother recording it? It's because I can look at the camera and know that I'm talking to something instead of talking to space. But, hope to get our Nesto on sooner or later. Hopefully later this month or later October. We'll see. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just, life's been life. I'm trying to get this thing called debt in order, so I can kind of live my life and live on a budget and do what I want to do. I still need to do some 3D printing projects with the company that sent me the filament. I've been behind on that. Just, laziness, I guess. Motivate me. But it's kind of nice to be able to work out and, play on the PlayStation finally and play some games and stuff like that. Alright, anything Open Mind, check out our, Open Mind Gaming on Facebook. Check out the page on Facebook. I upload a lot of fun stuff for that. It's just like articles, stuff like that. If you're looking to advertise, definitely feel free to advertise with us. Our budget is pretty low. Probably about $10 a month. I'll advertise your business, stuff like that, and get you guys out there, save you guys a lot of freaking money through the podcast, etc. Want to donate, feel free to donate. If you want to look at our Amazon wish list, feel free. I would highly appreciate you doing that. And if you want to donate to maybe getting a resin printer for myself, I've been looking at getting one from Elegoo. I think it was like $350, $360, or no, 260. Not sorry, 3. I don't know why I got 260. For those who donate, man, whatever you donate, I will honestly give some 3D printing services for you, so you don't have to worry about freaking going, oh my god, I helped you with your printer, now I gotta pay you for the 3D printing thing I want. No, once you fucking donate, I'm gonna fucking do it, So, I mean, the resin might cost some money, so, you donate, I'll throw you a bone, I'll do some 3D printing work for you, I think that's fair, more than fair. Somebody sent me some money for a roll, and they're like, hey, so if I buy the roll, can you do this? And I'm like, that roll's like $30, sure. I was like, but you're paying for shipping. And they're like, that's fine. And so I did them a project, and it went out. Because it was what it was. I got to go pee-pee, and that's why I'm holding my wee-wee. But, yeah, everything Open Mind. Check out openmindindustries.com. If you're looking to advertise or whatever, feel free to do so. I would highly appreciate getting some advertisers. I've been looking at getting sponsors and supporters. Nothing really has panned out, unfortunately, because that's the way life goes. And companies are like, no, because if we do this, it's like, no, what you should do, and I keep telling fucking people, help the small people get ahead of, it's like, you're spending, $400,000, $500,000 on advertising? Send somebody product, they're going to get that shit out there, and it's going to get done. You're saving money, they're helping you, boom, boom, boom. And it's a tax write-off on your end. Bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, guys, keep an open mind. Have a great weekend if I don't talk to you soon. I wish you guys all the best. Have a good one. See ya.